Okay, good. Video's done. Hopefully this will not spark any controversy in the comments. Oh wait, this is a gun. We all love our freedom. The Second Amendment allowed us to have freedom when it comes to firearms. But there are things called liberals and also gun supporters. The gun supporters say that having more guns will stop gun violence, and I don't really get that claim. Besides, the guns would be used to defend them, but, defending with guns would also cause gun violence, so I am not sure why people are thinking that. And then the liberals think that guns are not good. I mean, I understand America's proud of their freedom, but freedom for guns still needs regulations, because guess what? Guns can still kill people. Why do people think about this, okay? So last time I made a video on how guns will not stop gun violence, it will actually grow it. It sparked a lot of controversy if you ever checked my other social media accounts. And the comments were literally Second Amendment followers blazing their M16 and revolvers and Smith & Wesson pistols straight at my face when it comes to social media. I understand that people want to protect their freedom, but because they have freedom, they also that means that they are trying to fight for the freedom to kill more people. And you see, guns, they might be useful. You might go hunting with it. You might use them for self-defense. But if you give too much freedom when it comes to firearms, neglect is going to play in at some point. Because what if you give it to a kid and say, this is American freedom? All of a sudden, you're going to trial for giving a kid a gun. So yeah, neglect can interfere with the Second Amendment, but some of you are still saying that guns will be able to help people overcome gun violence, and I understand their claims. I'm not too liberal or anything, but there's only one problem with that. Guns. More guns is what is causing gun violence. Even if you only use guns for good things, gun violence is violence with guns. So if you're defending yourself with a pistol and you shoot someone, that is still gun violence. So now, instead of just having one person using gun violence, now there are two people using gun violence, and now all of a sudden there are multiple people dead. So many people would claim that it would help them because, quote unquote, more guns will allow people to save their own lives. But what about the other person? I know the other person is trying to break the law by, killing you, but you're also killing them. So I don't see a difference. Human beings are all human beings. If one human being dies instead of the other, I don't see the difference if you switch the roles up. So seriously, why do you guys believe that guns can fix all of our problems when it is literally the cause of all of our problems? Now, some of you might argue that, like anti-venom. Anti-venom is made by snake venom, and it's supposed to stop snake venom, which is really strange. Some people use bacteria to treat bacteria. People use phages, essentially a virus, to treat bacteria. Sometimes it is not official yet. I understand that this works a lot, but these things bring certain death. It isn't like maybe death or anything. If you ever get shot in the head, well, you wouldn't be able to think after that because, you would be dead. But still, there are those people who would think that this could save your life. Now, just imagine you're that other person. You're the person who's defending yourself with a rifle, and somebody comes up to you and shoots you, and you're like, oh. Well, you would probably die of blood loss. They probably would have died because of blood loss, or maybe because you just blew their head off. So, if it was only you who had died, then guess what? Only one person would have died. But all of you are like, oh, I don't want to die. Then get rid of all the guns, because the guns are the cause of gun violence. If they aren't the cause of gun violence, then why is the word gun associated with it? Why is gun violence caused by literal shootings? If a bunch of kids were armed with guns and somebody who intended to make a school shooting came in, then well, these kids are going to go kill that party who are trying to do a school shooting. So I don't think that would be successful. It would be successful for the kids, but not that successful for the people who are actually trying to do the school shooting. And instead of doing a school shooting on the kids, you will be school shooting the school shooters. I don't see a difference. I know that one group is very wrong, but kids are not supposed to have guns. There are people out there who are trying to train kids to use guns. For example, that one time in California where this 9-year-old girl was learning how to shoot an Uzi. The instructor was killed. So yeah, I don't think that this is working so well. Everybody is believing that it will stop gun violence, but it's not, because the guns are the literal cause of gun violence. Just go look at every single time gun violence happened. Why was the gun violence happening? Because somebody shot some stuff. So seriously, I know that the Second Amendment is good by giving freedom to the people when it comes to firearms, but that freedom is also a curse. So by having the Second Amendment, we are letting more people have guns, and as we let more people have guns, we're letting more people to have the opportunity to use those guns in a negative way. And giving people just more guns is only going to cause more people to die. Think, Second Amendment followers. Freedom is important, but there shouldn't be a freedom to murder people. Oh boy, kindly stick to the matters of your age or don't. Freedom of speech is a hell of a thing. Please choose to become properly educated on the purpose of the Second Amendment and all of its intent instead of regulation of ignorance. Please understand laws are not made for criminals, as they don't care, hence why they are criminal, and stricter gun control has no effect on their day-to-day lives. However, they do affect law-abiding citizens. That's why gun control continues to fail in areas with the strictest gun control measures in Chicago, California, New York, Massachusetts, etc. But go on, and I'm sure the local police department is well funded and will arrive just in the nick of time to defend your family and your life.